record on this thing. All right, guys, so I am H. Cortez, also known as a financial health mentor. And I'm coming to you today with a very, very special webinar. I've been getting inundated with questions and emails, text messages, inboxing, people wanting to know how to plug into my coaching program. So I thought I'd do a webinar today and kind of let you know what is involved in my coaching program, how you can get involved in the coaching program yourself if you are so interested. But I just want to record this first and foremost so that I can literally just go ahead and point people to this actual message, so that if they're serious about coaching with me, then they'll get some details and some backgrounds on how to do that. But since I'm kicking it off this way, I'm actually giving away my coaching program at a steal price. And just know that it won't always be this price. So do me a huge favor. If you're checking this out inside the webinar, let me know exactly where you're from. And if you're interested in coaching, do you recognize at this point in your life that you need a coach, either a business coach or a financial coach, or maybe you are already successful in one area of your life and you're saying, you know what, I want to learn how to create my own coaching platform or program, because I want to help you guys with that as well. And then you may have an existing coaching practice that you're trying to grow. Well, guess what? I am the coach's coach, right? So we're going to get into a slide deck presentation really quickly. I'm going to show you a couple videos, and then we're going to get out of here, man. But I just want to let you guys know that I do have a coaching program. It's not free. So don't inbox me talking about let me pick your brain, because I understand when people talk about picking your brain, chances are that means they want free coaching. Now, I don't mind helping, giving tips and advice. That's why I have a daily morning show, and I give tips and advice for free every morning, Monday through Friday, on Talking Money in the Morning Live. And you can catch that on my YouTube channel, Financial Health Mentor, as well as this profile right here. If you're checking us out on Facebook, my Cortez Springer profile, or the Facebook fan page, Financial Health Mentor. So let me go over to my comments. Give me a type in the chat where you're from, and if you are open to coaching, right? Where are you from? Where are you tuning in from? And are you open to coaching? Because I have a really, really great coaching program that provides a lot, man. And at the price that I offer my coaching program, you know, you're going to be literally blown away. So let me know exactly where you're tuning in from today. It looks like I have L on the line from the St. Louis area. Who else is online? And have you come to the realization that it's a good idea to have a coach, right? Answer those two questions for me. Where you from, and have you come to the realization that it's a good idea to have a coach in business and finances? I have a coaching couple that I look up to for marriage. You know, my wife and I have been married for 17 years, been together for a little over 20 years. And I want to have a lifelong marriage. So my grandparents were somebody who were married nearly 50 years. So I look to my grandma for coaching as it relates to a marriage. My grandma also blended a family. She had 5, 6 kids, I believe, and my grandfather had 5 or 6 kids. So they blended a family. My wife had a couple kids when we got together. So we had to learn how to blend a family. So I look to people who are successfully done what I want to do, and I look to them for guidance. So let me know where you're from, where you're tuning in from, and have you come to value needing a coach in your life. And then we're going to go ahead and get to the slide presentation. As I promised, I don't want to keep you long. So another St. Louis in the house, Ariel. Good deal, good deal. So let's go ahead and jump right into the slideshow so that we can get you in and get you out of here, man. So I'm going to share my screen with you real quick. I'm going to go ahead and go into presentation mode for this presentation. All right. So what does it mean to be able to steal my coaching program for just $35 per month, guys? I don't know if you've ever looked into getting a coach or having somebody coach you in business, but I guarantee you, you're not getting any coaching for $35 per month. If you're going to be serious about them helping you take your finances to another level or to take your business to another level. And here's the thing, If you want to work with me, and this is me tooting my own horn just a little bit. If you want to work with me, understand that you cannot be afraid of heights, because my job is to take you to the next level, to take you as high as your potential will allow you to go. So I realize that some people don't reach out for coaching. Some people don't hit their dreams and goals simply because they are afraid of heights. Type in the comments if you are afraid of heights. If you're not afraid of heights, then you will be a good candidate for my coaching program. Some people just flat out afraid of heights, and it's all good. If that's you, we just not a good fit. Maybe you can find another coach that will keep you where you are. But I'm trying to take you to the sky. Sky's the limits when you join my coaching program. So let's talk a little bit about how this is going to work. Let's see if I can get my slides. So at this point, it'd be a good idea to remove yourself from any distractions. It'll take about 30 minutes for me to get through the slide presentation, guys. So turn off any distractions. I wouldn't dare ask you to turn off your cell phone, but you could put them on vibrate so the chimes and things won't interrupt you. But I've got kids, man, so I know that you don't turn your phone off when you got kids, man. But let's minimize any distractions that we can for the next 25 to 30 minutes. All right, so what is the agenda for today? If you're here, chances are you're here for 3 reasons. Number one, you realize you need coaching yourself. You're trying to take your finances, your business, your life to another level. So you need and realize you need personal coaching to help you do that. We have coaching for individuals that will either be financial coaching or business coaching. So we'll talk a little bit about both. How about coaching for those wanting to coach? Maybe you have a certain level of success in business, a certain level of success in your finances, and you're saying, you know what? People are always coming to me, H. Cortez, trying to pick my brain, and I get so inundated that it pulls me away from my business to help those out who may have a question or two. And we know that when people want to pick your brain, it goes from a question or 2 to 3 to 4 to 10. And before you know it, you're on a phone with them for hours. And then they don't want to compensate you for that. So you might want to develop a coaching program. So we'll talk a little bit about general setup of a coaching program, some income potential. And then you might be in the third category as somebody who already has their own coaching practice, right? So you have a coaching practice and you're trying to figure out how to take that coaching practice to another level. You're trying to figure out how, hey, listen, I need to figure out how to add some additional services and offerings to my coaching program. Well, with me, you get a financial education service that you can add to your coaching program. We'll talk about that a little bit. You also get branding and marketing coaching for those who have existing coaching practices. A lot of times you're not where you want to be in your practice because of branding and marketing. And then we'll talk a little bit about building systems because there's no money like money that comes in while you're sleeping, right? There's no money like money that comes in while you're sleeping, and you can only do that with business systems. So we'll talk about building systems a little bit. So let's see. Who am I? I am, again, H. Cortez. Some of you guys know me as a financial health mentor. Some of you guys know me as the coach, your favorite fatherpreneur, where I help fathers literally earn money more effectively and more efficiently so that they can spend more time in the lives of their family. But as you can see, I'm the father of 5 sons, husband to this beautiful young lady right here named Alita. And honestly, guys, I am affectionately known as either that dude with the 5 boys or Alita's husband. Some of you fellas out there know what it's like to be absorbed in your wife's identity, right? And that's me, but honestly, I don't know which title or label I'm more proud to answer to, because it is my goal to be the absolute best and greatest father I can be, while simultaneously being the absolute greatest husband I can be. And I will honestly admit to you guys that sometimes I struggle in one of those areas, right? Either I'm a great husband and an okay father, or sometimes I'm the excellent dad and just an okay husband. So the goal is to get them both done simultaneously. But also I'm a coach, a mentor. I've been that all of my life, and that's why people gravitate to me to get help in their business, in their finances, because I just have that a knack for breaking things down simply and helping people understand complicated things. But as a person who's building its own business, I can't always take time away from my business, take time away from my partners and the people that I'm helping to help people for free. That's why I have the coaching program, that platform. So let's talk a little bit about individual coaching. There's two forms, right? If you need me as an individual coach, you will work closely with me and my team of wealth strategists to implement a strategy known as income shifting. Now, we're going to talk a little bit more about income shifting in a second. In fact, I'm going to show you a couple videos that will let you in on what income shifting is all about. But we partner with a company called myEcon that teaches these principles, gives you the system, the tools, the software, and everything that you need to know to build wealth from scratch. In addition, if one has existing businesses or business aspirations, coaching would include business development, branding, and marketing strategies. So we have two things going on here. I'm going to help you understand the power of building wealth from scratch. I'm going to help you, if you have an existing business, why it's important to be in business and to start generating business income. So really quickly, let's go into, I'm going to stop the screen share for a second. Actually, I'm not going to stop the screen share. Let me just jump out of presentation mode and jump over to a short video really quickly that will explain a little bit about what we do to help people build wealth from scratch and get their finances under control. So bear with me just one moment.
Our first strategy, minimizing taxes, is essential because Americans lose about 1/3 of their income to taxes. We help our associates minimize their taxes by two methods. The first method, correct tax withholding, is important because 80% of all employees have too much money withheld from their paycheck for taxes. When too much money is withheld, the employee is unable to use that money. We help our associates maximize take-home pay and use it for investing or debt elimination. The strategy is amazing because if an employee increases his take-home pay by $500 monthly and invests it at an 8% rate of return, he will have almost $175,000 in 15 years and over $745,000 in 30 years. If the employee uses the extra $500 monthly for debt elimination, he can pay off a $200,000 mortgage in 14 years and 11 months instead of 30 years. The bottom line is maximizing take-home pay and using it for investing or debt elimination can be life-changing. Our next method for minimizing taxes is maximizing business deductions via a home-based business. Home-based business owners have access to hundreds of deductions that employees do not. Because our associates are home-based business owners, they have access to hundreds of new deductions. Let's look at a few examples. Associates buy their cars for personal use, but if they use them in business, some of the expenses become tax-deductible business expenses. The same concept applies to cell phones, internet access, and travel. Associates can also hire their children as employees and pay them tax-deductible wages instead of giving them allowances. The concept is powerful. According to the Tax Reduction Institute, the average home-based business owner realizes thousands of dollars in additional tax deductions annually.
All right, so you can see this is one of the strategies that we will employ to someone who's personally needing coaching in their finances. Guys, this is a powerful strategy to help you build wealth from scratch. Now, everybody who coaches with me comes on board and gets their own business. And here's why.
The second strategy, generating business income, is important because millions of people want more income but cannot get a significant pay raise on their job. myEcon provides each associate with a world-class business system, which includes a personalized website, marketing, training, and leadership support. The opportunity for associates to generate income is almost limitless. Government statistics show there are over 100 million employees that lose thousands of dollars annually by overpaying their taxes, paying high interest on debt, and earning little, if any, money from investing. Millions of Americans need more cash flow and better financial strategies. Fortunately, myEcon has the solution. Our flagship product, our Financial Success Membership, is a combination of financial strategies, software, and products that empower our associates to improve their personal finances. The membership includes our Cash Flow Manager software, which enables associates to minimize their taxes, to set up strategic debt elimination plans, and to create personalized asset accumulation strategies. The membership also includes tax advice, income tax preparation, identity theft protection, discount legal services, financial training, and credit restoration services. We also market discount travel, all-natural nutritional products, and millions of other products via our online mall, which promotes hundreds of stores. Many of the stores are household names like Walmart, Macy's, and Best Buy. myEcon associates refer customers to their personalized websites, where customers shop online and save money. Associates earn commissions and have no responsibility for shipping, customer service, or inventory. Associates earn up to 50% on personal sales, up to 30% on team sales, unlimited weekly bonuses, and unlimited residual income. Generating income with myEcon is simple and fast.
All right, so let me just stop the screen share for one quick second and let me come look you in your eyes on this one like my mentor would say. So guys, really quickly, there we go. So understand, if you are a person in need of coaching, here's the way my coaching program works. You're going to partner with myEcon, which is a personal financial success company. I'm going to help you apply the income shifting strategies to get your money right. If you have business aspirations, then I'm also going to work closely with you to develop those other business aspirations, including planning, branding and marketing, structure, setup. You get me as a business coach. If you are serious about building wealth, I will not work with anybody who does not have a home-based business. Why? Because you're going to lose too much money to taxes. You're going to lose too much money to debt. And I don't care if you have the best business plan in the world. If you don't understand money in your personal finances, you're not going to understand money from a business finance perspective, and you're setting yourself up for your business to fail. So that is number one. I need a coach. So we're going to help you in your personal finances with coaching, and then we will coach you in business development as well. So that is part one. So now let me get back to my slide presentation and let's talk a little bit more about, let's see, can I go right there and get my, all right, now I'm gonna go back into presentation mode. All right, so now let me just skip ahead to, I thought I would just start me on that page. So let me skip ahead to where we were before I showed the videos. Just bear with me one moment, folks. Didn't think this through all the way. All right, so, and then now I passed up where I was trying to go. All right. All right, so here we go. So why, so that's what you would get from a personal standpoint. Now, why would you want to start your own coaching business? So that you could leverage what you know for profits. See, most of us have been taught to do things to make money. But let me tell you this, as my man Trevor Ott says all the time, there is more in what you know than what you do. I'm gonna repeat that one more time. There is more in what you know than what you do. And in fact, when you're making your money solely based on what you do, just remember, you're limited to the amount that you can personally do. I don't care if you make $1,000 an hour as a brain surgeon, there's only so many brain surgeries you can perform based on the number of hours in a day. But you can start your coaching business to leverage what you know and start to get paid 24 hours a day, 7 days per week. So we'll talk a little bit about how to structure your coaching business. There's a bunch of different structures that you can have. Depending on what you want your coaching business to focus on, we can help you with the proper coaching business structure. Number two, we will teach you how to target your market, right? Everybody don't need your coaching, but somebody does, and we will teach you how to find them and how to constantly get in front of them to build your clientele, right? And then how about how to become an authority in your niche, right? In order for you to have a successful coaching program, you have to, first of all, have success. Second of all, you have to be good at communicating that success to others so that they can know, like, and trust you to do business with you and to hire you as their coach. And we'll teach you how to do all of that. Also, a lot of people who have good coaching strategies don't know how to package or price their coaching. We're going to help you with that as well. We're going to break down your coaching platform, your coaching business. We're going to break down your services, what you offer. We're going to compare them to others in the marketplace, and we're going to properly price out your coaching and show you how to package it so that you can have a dynamic offer to present to your coaching clientele. See, a lot of people have products and services, but the best of the best have dynamic offers. What's the difference? An offer is more than just the products and services. It's the value adds. So we'll teach you how to do that. The product, on the other hand, is just that, and that's as far as it goes. So we'll teach you how to add value, how to practice your products and services. Now, what if you don't have a product or service, but you want to get into this coaching business because that's just in your spirit? Well, we can take you through our income shifting model, teach you how it works, make sure that you're using it effectively in your life, and when you get results, it won't take you long to become an expert in income shifting, and you can start your coaching business with income shifting as your first offering. How cool is that, right? That's what we're talking about. We want to help you grow to another level, right? So last but not least, you may be someone who has an existing coaching program, someone who already has coaching clients, whether you're coaching them for business, whether you're coaching them financially, or maybe you're just a life coach and you're looking to grow that coaching practice to maybe you're doing it part-time, maybe you want to become a full-time coach, whatever the case may be, we want to help you in that. So one of the things that we recommend is that you add the income shifting program to your coaching business. Why? Because income shifting, the program that we have through myEcon, lets you instantly offer a product or service that will build residual income for you. There's nothing wrong with offering the products and services that you currently have, but what about having products that will allow you to generate residual income? Right? What about the people who came through your coaching program and they got what they needed, you serviced them, but they left never to return? How about if you were to able to get them involved in our income shifting program and they got what they needed from you as a coach, went their separate ways, but loved the income shifting strategies and continued with that membership? You'd be earning residual from people that maybe you serviced 5 years ago, maybe from people you served a year ago. I don't know, but that's why we have the income shifting strategies and the partnership with myEcon as part of our coaching practice. It's foundational and fundamental. So we'll also teach you branding and marketing strategies, how to get more clients, how to maintain more clients, how to leverage the existing clients that you have to upsell them on other products and services that you can continue to add into their lives to make your coaching more valuable, right? What about automation and systems? Guys, if you have your own coaching practice and you don't have any systems and any automation, it's only going to be a matter of time before you wear yourself out. Systems and automation allow you to scale your business exponentially without scaling the amount of labor that you put into that business exponentially. And I don't know about you, I would love to be able to scale my business up without having to put 10, 20, 30 times more effort into that. That's what systems allow you to do. Then I want to talk about adding value to what it is that you do, right? When we're talking about adding value, we're talking about adding things like income shifting. How about adding something as unique and as hot as credit restoration right now, right? Credit restoration is an industry that is exploding, and we will give you the ability to add a done-for-you credit restoration model to your platform. So let me show you really, really quickly how that could work for you. Let me just share a quick video with you on our credit restoration program really, really quickly so you can see the value that you'd be able to add to an existing coaching program.
Welcome to the Smart Money Kit. The Smart Money Kit is an educational training system that empowers people to build credit, eliminate their debt, and grow their cash flow. In our current system, we are offering 750 credit plan. 750 credit plan is a detailed do-it-yourself credit repair education training. Inside 750 credit plan, you will find over 2 hours of credit training. You will learn what financial aspects affect your credit score and how you can enhance your credit utilizing score building techniques. The Smart Money system also offers 750 monitoring. With 750 monitoring, you're able to track and monitor changes in your credit.
Whoops, sorry folks. I did this once before. It's paused my screen sharing for some reason, but let me go back to that. Let's see. All right, I'm having trouble sharing that. Let's see, there we go. Let's see, Zoom, screen share. All right, give me 1 second because I really want you to see this program and this platform. So 1 second and I will get, let's see, start screen share, share the desktop. Yes. All right, now.
Welcome to the Smart Money Kit. The Smart Money Kit is an educational training system that empowers people to build credit, eliminate their debt, and grow their cash flow. In our current system, we are offering 750 credit plan. 750 credit plan is a detailed do-it-yourself credit repair education training. Inside 750 credit plan, you will find over 2 hours of credit training. You will learn what financial aspects affect your credit score and how you can enhance your credit utilizing score building techniques. The Smart Money system also offers 750 monitoring. With 750 monitoring, you're able to track and monitor changes in your credit. If there are any significant changes or suspicious activity, you are immediately notified. 750 monitoring offers one of the lowest cost points in the industry for credit monitoring. For only $23.95, you can get 6 months of credit monitoring coverage, or for only $34.95, you can get a full year's worth of credit coverage. In addition, at any time, you can order 1 credit bureau report with scores for the low cost of $4, or all credit bureau reports with 3 scores for the low cost of $8. Many times, people are unaware of derogatory items that show up on their credit report until they actually apply for a loan, when it's already too late. 750 monitoring keeps you in the know. Finally, the Smart Money system offers our award-winning income shifting strategy training. Here you will learn how to add more cash flow into your household. Under this system, you will learn how to find extra dollars through 2 strategies: minimizing expenses and W-4 adjustments. These 2 strategies can put hundreds of dollars of positive cash flow back into your pockets. But our income shifting strategy doesn't stop there. Once you have discovered your positive cash flow, we can use that cash flow to rapidly eliminate debt using our debt eliminator calculator, which snowballs your debt down to zero. With positive cash flow and zero debt, you are then directed to our financial calculator, which will show you just how quickly your money can grow for you and produce assets that can generate passive income for life. The Smart Money Kit is a comprehensive kit that empowers people to build their credit, eliminate their debt, and grow their cash flow. You now have access to that empowerment.
All right. So let's just go back here and let's see. I don't want to start from the beginning. I want to start here. So basically, those are the things that you can add with our coaching program. If you're an existing coach, how would you like to be able to offer your existing members credit restoration, right? That's key, and it pays out a residual to help them get their credit fixed and up to snuff. So lastly, let me just click through here one more time, and then we will wrap up, and I will take any questions that you may have. In fact, since we are on a little bit of a delay, go ahead and start typing your questions now if you have any. I will finish these last couple slides, and we will get to your questions. So basically, we're at this point now where you understand. Here are some testimonies of some of my coaching clients and people that I've been able to help over the years. So this one simply says, I just want to say thank you for your teaching. I've raised my score from 503 to 618 and still climbing. Now, she's referring to her credit score. I listen and apply. I may not be the biggest producer on your team, but I low-key am making waves on my own and my personal financial goals and want to help others do the same. Thanks, guys. And she wants me to be blessed, right? Here's another one that says, good morning, coach. I want to take this time to thank you. With your assistance and teachings, I was able to find the confidence I need to leave my job. I'm working more on self-development and growing daily. I was able to identify my streams of income and work them. Coach, I'm glad you pushed me because I'm finding strength and abilities I didn't realize I had. Thanks a billion. I'm a future billionaire too. How about this one on, this was a personal coaching. This isn't somebody that I helped in business. This is what we do personally with our financial coaching. She says, after coming on board with Project 1000, I saw an immediate $400 per pay period increase just by adjusting my W-4. See, that W-4 adjustment, people, is real. That's $800 a month. With that increase, I was able to pay down 70% of my credit card debt and increase my credit score from 540 to 620 so far. That took approximately 8 months. After I pay off my credit cards fully, my goal is to start saving for a car that I can buy in cash, no financing, right? When the credit card debt is gone, that's more money that comes back into the pocket. She's already increased her take-home pay by $800. It don't take but a few months when you got an extra $1,000 or so to save for a car to go get you one. Cash, people. How about this one? It says, I really want to thank Cortez and the financial health team for the encouragement. I increased my paycheck by $100 every pay period by listening to Cortez about the W-4. I think they are sending the right message to people. Thanks. I really do appreciate any help from good people. And how about this one from Miss Yvette Armstrong? She says, Cortez, just stopped to tell you thank you for all of the life you have breathed into my accounting business. I have received calls from all over the United States and the book sales have increased too. Thank you for being my friend and my mentor. I dare to be different and it's paying off in dividends. Guys, the coaching is real. The strategies that we teach and help people apply in their businesses, in their financial lives, in their coaching practices are real. So you, my friend, get the opportunity to steal my coaching for just $34.95. Why am I saying it's a steal? Because it's normally $199.95 just to get started, then $34.95 per month. At this time, I'm allowing you to come on board for just $34.95 and then just pay your $34.95 per month. And what you will get is everything that myEcon has to offer. The income shifting strategies, the software, the tools, the education, the training, right? The credit restoration, the identity theft protection, the world-class business system, all of that comes with this coaching program. Again, the credit 750 credit plan membership, right? The smart money kit, that is included when you start with $34.95 and $34.95 per month. And most importantly, you get me, your man, financial health mentor to the working class, guys. I've been able to have a little bit of success doing what I teach, and that's why I teach it. If you want to go look at my stats, you can go check out my YouTube channel, 800 subscribers or somewhere around there. And that's not easy to do when you're dealing with something as serious as money and finances. Now, if I was doing gossip or celebrity news, I probably have 1 million subscribers by now. But I'm in the financial education realm, and it's a little bit more difficult to build there. But if you look at my fan page on Facebook, the fan page has about 13,000 subscribers. So I know how to build a brand, how to become an authority, and I can teach you how to do the same thing. So if you guys got questions, type them in the chat really, really quickly. Like I promised you before, I'm not going to hold you guys long, but I just wanted you to know that if you're serious about being coached, if you realize the value in having a coach, I want to help you take your personal finances to the next level. I want to help you take your business to the next level. I want to help you start a coaching program if that's something that you aspire to do. And I want to help you grow your existing coaching program to another level by adding some services, by adding some automation, by adding some systems, by adding value to what it is that you already offer, by showing you maybe some creative ways on packaging and presenting your offers to the marketplace. I'm just here to help. So I'm looking in the chat, don't see any questions. So let me give them another second since there is a little bit of delay from what we see now and what's going on Facebook. If you have any questions, type them in the chat. So let me just recap everything that you're going to get if you want me to coach you in your finances or in your business. Number one, my coaching program requires a subscription to myEcon Personal Financial Success System. You've got to understand tax minimization. You've got to understand debt elimination. You've got to understand the need and the necessity to acquire income-producing assets, and myEcon does that better than anybody else. If I can get you plugged in there, they're going to do some of the heavy lifting with getting you together personally in your finances. I can focus on helping you with business success strategies. That's why that's important. That's why it's mandatory for me to coach you, right? Minimize your taxes, eliminate your debt, free up your cash that you need to start investing, investment education, credit restoration education. All of that comes included with the coaching. Then you get my personal assistance with building out either your own coaching practice, an existing coaching practice, or any other business that you are trying to build. Even if it's just in here right now, well, I'm really good with helping you take your idea from here to putting it on paper, and from paper to bringing it into manifestation. Talking about website development, social media presence building, everything that you need in 2017 to grow, build, and become an authority in your space for the purposes of building a business. I got you covered. Yes, for a steal price of $34.95. So all you have to do is go to joincorteznow.com. I'll make sure that I put the join link in the description below, but joincorteznow.com. That allows you to sign up with myEcon. You don't pay me anything personally. You just get registered with myEcon. Send me a screenshot of your successfully completed registration, and we can start your coaching immediately. So With that, doesn't look like we have any comments or questions in the chat. So I'm going to go ahead and exit the stream. I appreciate you for taking this time. Guys, if you are in the same place today that you were 3 years ago, 1 year ago, 5 years ago, chances are it's not because you lack talent. Chances are it's not because you're not ambitious. Chances are it's not because you don't have dreams and goals. You may just very well be missing a coach to help motivate, encourage, strategize with you, and give you that little bit of lift that you need to get over the hump. Let me be that person for you. Join my team of wealth strategists. Let us get your personal finances in order. Let me be the guy to help you lay out your business structure and start branding yourself so you can start taking advantage of the tax code to build wealth. Let me help you structure your own coaching practice if you have an expertise in something and you're ready to start profiting from that expertise. Let me help you. Let me help you take your existing coaching practice to another level with some unique and creative branding and marketing strategies. Let me help you automate your systems. Let me help you build and create your own platforms. Let me help you leverage social media so that you can take your practice to new heights. Doesn't get any better than that, guys. $34.95 to start, $34.95 per month, and you get me as your coach and mentor. So with that, if you have any questions, put them in the chat. You can inbox me, or you can simply go to joincorteznow.com. That completes your myEcon registration. And once you're registered, send me a screenshot of the completed registration, and we will be good to go. And I will start coaching you immediately. First step first, getting that W-4 adjustment, so that next pay period, you may see an increase in your check. That's what we do. We help people win financially, then we help them win in business, then that equates to them winning in life, and then that helps them have generations of winners to come behind them. So until I talk to you guys next time, I want you to get your money up, because you absolutely can do it. Peace out, people.